Coach Westberg over at Northern Guilford. Coach, you put the labor in today. Kind of a rainy Saturday morning, but you guys got things done. Did you get accomplished what you want to get done today?
Oh yeah, we got everything done that we needed. It's a little slick out here, but it's nice. It was a little cooler than it's been, especially we're coming off a team camp down in Wingate where it was very, very hot. So nice cool day for the guys.
This field's held up pretty good too. Your field's in pretty good shape.
Yeah, we haven't had a lot of rain recently, so that's why.
I'll tell you what, you've had pretty good work this week. Talk about the week it's been as far as the work you guys have put in. Have you been able to get things done? And what are you doing right now?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We're installing. We're going back to the beginning, installing the basics again, even though we've pretty much been doing it all summer. But again, just going back and getting things squared away. We're just moving forward each day.
A little messy this morning. Does it bring back any memories of maybe a Southeast Guilford game last year?
Actually, I was thinking about that, how we had to play in that mess. And this is good that we're trying to get acclimated playing in some wet weather.
And you remember the Grimsley game of a couple years ago, that Friday night, and it became a Saturday night? Remember that one?
that was something else.
You've been through a few over the years.
That's right.
What's this team looking like right now for you?
Good. We got a lot of leaders on this team. Heavy senior class. These guys have been playing, a lot of them been playing varsity football for 3 years now. So they're locked in. They're working hard, holding each other accountable. Being great teammates.
All the principal suspects still going strong for you. Jackson Camp, Amari Akers, and Grayson Cancel, and outside C.J. Morris, and all those guys?
All those guys are working hard. Sam Bagley up front, T.J. King.
You've got the other guy, Sweeney. Is Sweeney back this year?
Sweeney graduated.
So you got Sam back. You got Bagley with it, right?
We got Bagley back. We got T.J. King back. Eddie Getty back. M.J. Smith's back on the offensive line as well. So those guys are working extremely hard.
Did hear one of the coaches in practice this morning. I always hear these little phrases that stand out in my mind, the kids out there, and I think he's kept saying, Eddie don't need no backup. Eddie don't need no backup. So I guess Eddie's in pretty good shape.
Yeah, well, we're pushing him right now. We got to be game ready. So we're trying to take as many snaps as possible right now to get ourselves acclimated to a Friday night.
Does Sam wear number 76?
Yes.
Because I saw the 76 out there this morning leading away some blocking. That's got to be him.
Yep.
You got to be proud of what these guys have done over the years. You got to even be thinking more about what you want to be proud of what they can do this year.
Yeah, we understand where we're at and what we're capable of doing this year. The thing is not to get complacent. We got to go to work. What got us to where we are. Coming off a pretty good season last year. It's about work ethic, showing up every day, competing in practice, challenging each other. Those are things that we got to do day in and day out.
Well, speaking of challenge, that schedule's pretty challenging too early on.
It is. We're proud of it. We want to play really good teams to set us up to get in the conference play. So again, it's 5 grueling games for sure, but we're excited for it.
And talk, if you will, about how far this team has come over the past couple of years, because it goes back to when Coach Cochran had these guys back in 8th grade. They won that Guilford County Championship, at least I called it that one, to beat Northwest and went unbeaten. Now, you had an unbeaten team, so these guys have come through a lot together. And talk about how far they have come so far.
Oh, they've come a long way since their freshman year. But we knew it was going to be a special class once they got here. It was just getting through the first couple years, teaching them the fundamentals that we want from them, the work ethic, being a great teammate, working hard in the offseason, in the weight room, all those things, and they've done all that. They checked all those boxes, and they're setting themselves up for their senior year.
Anything about Jackson Kip at quarterback? Are you developing a backup quarterback for him now too?
Yeah, we're working on some things. We got some backup quarterbacks in the mix that we like. They're competing in practice right now, so we have a nice little competition right now.
Still another name out there too. I don't know if you mentioned him already, but I know he's part of that crew coming through over the years. Chance Cruz uses some leadership at linebacker like you probably have had over the years, but he's got something special about that kid.
Yes, he's a very special kid. When those lights turn on, he's a different cat out there, man. He gets after it. He's fun to be around. He loves the game of football, loves his teammates, and just gives great effort on Friday nights.
What about the rest of the defense? What else you look to on defense this year? Because the defense has got to be right. The offense, you feel pretty good about that. The defense has got to be solid for you, too.
I feel really good about our defense. Charlie Griffin and Drew Kaiser up front, they're returners for us, both all-conference players. Linebacker, we got Noah Smith. You mentioned Chance Cruz. Ronald Barkley is one stepping up for us this year. Aiden Lee, Bobby Ba on the back end with Tajay. Austin, those guys are tremendous athletes playing corner for us. So we're really excited about our defense.
Let's shift to special teams. Is Godardo back this year?
He is.
Man, you got to be happy Kobe back. When you get Kobe back, that's pretty darn, because I remember Kobe in that game against He got the field goal. Was it against Page to win it? That was a big-time field goal, boy.
Yep, he tied one up in New Bern for us. He kicked some big.
Southeast Guilford, big for you, too.
Yep.
He scored most of the points in the Southeast Guilford game.
He sure did. And, yeah, we're happy he's back. He's out playing soccer this morning. They got Jamboree over at Northwest, so we missed him this morning. But he's cool under pressure. He's a good one to have.
Does he just do field goals and extra points, or also do kickoffs?
He's doing both. Yep, field goals, extra points, and kickoffs for us.
Who's punting for you?
Kyle Schultz. Kyle Schultz is punting for us. He ended up punting for us about second half through the season last year when we lost Anderson Meyer, who tore his ACL, another soccer kid. So we lost him for the year, but then Kyle stepped up.
What's the coaching staff like this year?
I got a really good staff. I got a lot of veteran coaches, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Coach Janosek, our defensive coordinator. We got Coach Crum over here, used to be a former head coach and defensive coordinator at the college level. Coach Martis has been around this county, several schools as defensive coordinator. And we got Coach Spell coming from Ledford, who was defensive coordinator over there as well. So, and then we got Coach McGee's our D-line coach. So our defense staff is very, very solid.
And Coach Martis, too, I think I hear about his grandson playing for you, too.
Yeah, Lucas Hillier is playing safety for us right now.
Pretty tall kid. I saw him at number 20. Pretty tall kid out there, too, as a sophomore.
Yeah, I think he's going to keep growing.
What about you as a coach now? What have you seen over the years at Northern Guilford you've liked? What are some things you're still trying to do to establish this program, keep this program at or near the top at all times?
Yeah, again, it just goes about worrying about ourselves, being committed to the program, working hard in the off season, being a great teammate. Those are things that we try to instill in our kids day in and day out. And, I think we've done a pretty good job the last couple of years with that, and we're just going to try to continue each year.
Will you be seeing Coach Kevin Wallace this season?
We're going to scrimmage him next week.
So you got to see him pretty quick then.
Next week, yeah.
Everybody I talk to sure commends him a lot for being a good offensive guru over the years.
He's very knowledgeable, yes. He's a good one to be around. We talk football all the time, concepts. A lot of our base stuff is from when we worked together back at Greensboro College, and it's evolved over time. But yeah, I texted him out in practice. I had to ask him a question about something. So he's a guy I go to all the time, and vice versa. He'll text me about something or call me, and we talk pretty much every day.
The old lean on me thing is pretty good then.
It is. You need somebody like that, absolutely.
I talked to Coach Rusevich yesterday, and he's another guy you've worked with over the years, and he worked for you actually here at Northern Guilford. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, he was on staff for 2 seasons for us. It was spring COVID, and then the season right after that in the fall. Great coach. I really enjoyed my time with Coach Rusevich. Did an excellent job, and I respect the heck out of him.
Yeah, that's a good matchup. You still got them on the schedule. You're glad to still have them on there too.
Yeah, that's one we're never going to give up. That's our rival. It's a great game for both schools. It's exciting. Always very competitive. And it's going to be another good one this year.
As we sum it up, what's got to happen? What's it got to be to happen this year to make Northern Guilford the season for Northern you want it to be in this? I mean, everybody's got that dream season. This could be one of those.
Yeah, we can't get complacent. We got to keep going to work every day, keep competing in practice every day. Obviously, got to stay healthy as best we can, take care of our bodies. But that's it. We just got to work every day. What got us where we are, and good things will happen.
Good things will happen, Coach. Good to see you as always. Keep up the good work.
Awesome. Thanks, Andy.